Donald Trump yesterday, and what I find fascinating is not just Trump's endorsement, it's the fact that Disney is allowing Stephen A. Smith to go on this political campaign. Stephen A. Smith's brand is attached to the NBA. I don't know if you know that. Mm-hmm. And there was an elimination game for LeBron James last night that we talked about at the top of the show. This is a big story, LeBron James. Stephen A. last night is somewhere with Bill O'Reilly and Andrew Cuomo talking politics, and Donald Trump is calling in to endorse Stephen A. Smith as a 2028 presidential nominee. Let's play SOT 13.
Stephen A. Smith may run for president, as you know. Do you have any advice for Stephen A. If he launches the run?
No, Stephen A. He's a good guy. He's a smart guy. I love watching him. He's got great entertainment skills, which is very important. People watch him. You know, a lot of these Democrats I watch, I say they have no chance. I've been pretty good at picking people and picking candidates, and I will tell you, I'd love to see him run.
All right, there you go.
Boom. Donald Trump has joined Stephen A. Smith's campaign for the presidency in 2028. Doesn't surprise me. I've been on this topic, but it does surprise me that they're paying the guy $20 million a year at ESPN, and he doesn't even have to pay attention to sports. I'm sure he's on ESPN at some point this morning acting like his whole life was built around that Lakers-Timberwolves game, and it just wasn't. He's out campaigning for president. Steve, were you surprised by this?
No, not really. And as someone that's very conservative, that would never vote for any Democrat from here on out, basically, I'm with Donald Trump. I hope he runs for president. Please, let it be. Please. In fact, let his running mate be Jazzy Jazz Ratchet. That's a dream party ticket for me. So, yes, I endorse the endorsement of Donald J. Trump.
Well, I had the same thought. Trump's baiting him into it's no different than when I heard yesterday Beto O'Rourke came out and said, if the people of Texas want me to run for the Senate, I will run. And I'm like, yes, I will donate and contribute to your campaign because it will guarantee another conservative maintains Texas.
Yes.
That's what I think Donald Trump's doing here. He's not stupid. Trump hasn't said it out loud yet, but it seems very clear to me he's handpicked J.D. Vance, who's the greatest articulator of the MAGA ideas that has ever existed. He has handpicked him to be next. He's leading on all the polls. And so, yes, would you like J.D. Vance matched up in a debate with an unhinged, totally uninformed Stephen A. Smith to embarrass the Democratic Party? Yes, that would be a dream scenario.
Yes.
Yeah, I may have to leave this alone and just accept that that's what's going on here. Do we, Bill O'Reilly, Megyn Kelly, Jesse White, all the people, Sean Hay, all the people pimping out Stephen A. Smith. It's all just like, hey, yeah, let this idiot run. He's worse than Kamala Harris. This will be easy work. You think that's what's going? And maybe I need to join in on that.
That's half. The other half is they want the ratings.
Yeah.
Yeah. They want it. They want the viral clips.
Of course.
They want the content. And Stephen A. is maybe he's just a prop for everybody, all parties involved. The Democrats want something interesting.
Yes.
That can draw ratings and get attention, and maybe having Stephen A. just in the running on the debate stage will drive up their ratings. I'm sure that's part. It's like anything Trump does gets a lot of attention,
yes. And
they're trying to make Stephen A. that tool to get a lot of attention.
And the Democrats are in such unbelievable trouble, to the point where one of the discussions happening right now is Pete Buttigieg grew a beard so he could be more relatable to the American people. Yeah, well, he's a gay white guy, and he's not really relatable. And so he grew a beard so he could be a little more relatable. That's the discussions happening in the Democratic Party right now. I kid you not. The other discussion is, hey, Gavin Newsom has a podcast and he's having conservatives on, he's trying to moderate. And really what he's trying to do is he's realized he's never debated anybody with any alternative ideas, and he has to practice for 2028. So he's having Charlie Kirks on and other people that can actually help him debate prep. This is true. This was what was talked about in Megyn Kelly brought that up yesterday in her interview with Tucker Carlson. They have no bench. There's nobody on the Democratic Party. At least Stephen A. has a podcast and is talking to people. Nobody else in the Democratic Party talks to anybody else. Who are these people?
Steve, final thought on that if you got one?
Oh, yeah, and if Jazzy Jazz does not want to be the vice president, another dream ticket, I could see it now, Ebony and Ivory, Stephen A. and Tim Walz. Because we got a signal to the white folks. It's okay to vote for this guy. That's what he's telling us, right? So yeah, Stephen A. and Tim Walz. I can see it now. That's a winning ticket. Yes.
You got to move on to the next topic, or is there?
No, you go ahead.
This was Hadley's idea, and it's interesting. I know it's weird because it came from Hadley, but his thought on why Stephen A. would be out there on the night of the NBA. We didn't really hit that. On the night where, perhaps unlikely, but perhaps LeBron's last game and all that, and he's out there with Cuomo and O'Reilly. ESPN and Disney, to a large degree, probably thought, hey, listen, Shannon Sharpe's our future star. He's the guy who's going to replace Stephen A. and have the biggest show. Stephen A., how we're going to sell this to you is we're going to transition you into being the all-everything. Politics are way bigger than sports. You go out and do your thing, start this podcast, you have our blessing. Go out there, everybody will embrace you, tell them you'll run for president, we'll promote you as best we can. You'll help elevate us while we groom Shannon into being the next you, and everybody wins. And Shannon blew that up last week.
And maybe that's why they're a bit reluctant to officially move on from Shannon. They had big plans for him. Steve, what do you think of the John Hadley theory?
Yeah, I mean, there's some legitimacy to it, but although I believe that Shannon Sharpe's permanent departure from ESPN, it seems to me like a fait accompli. I think they're just working out the details. The rest of Shannon Sharpe's media career, and he's still going to have one, I think will largely be as an independent content creator.
They have not officially signed off. They're trying to see if this is going to blow over as it relates to Shannon Sharpe, and there's potentially a chance that it will blow over. There's so little moral integrity in television and in America and with the public that maybe this will blow over. It's like, hey, Bill Belichick's a sex freak, so Shannon Sharpe.
Who was Stephen A.
It is what it is.
Who was Stephen A. sitting next to last night?
Bill O'Reilly.
And?
Andrew Cuomo. Couple freaks.
Chris
Cuomo.
And Andrew's in there too, but yes.
Yeah.
Blew over for all them. Enough that they have the President of the United States on the line with Stephen A. last night. They're not where they once were, but
well, you'd say that, and you could throw Trump in there. He's had his sex scandals as well. Yes. It's like, Stephen A. actually needs a sex scandal, I guess. Like what you saw? Hit that like button, subscribe, and check out the full episode by clicking the link below.